Back on the NorthJerseySports.com audio spotlight. 8 minutes left at halftime here in a wide-open North 1 Group 4 bracket. I am at the Ridgewood versus Kennedy game, but earlier this afternoon, I get a text message comes through from a well-known Hackensack personality telling me Aaron Taylor is doing it again. Number 1 seed goes down. And I am joined here by now the scouting head coach of the Hackensack Comets, Aaron Taylor. Aaron, big one today against Clifton. You're the 9, he's the 1. You're moving on, they're done.
Yeah, it was really good. We didn't play well at the beginning. Winning at the half. I think the 4 o'clock start, which was a great idea by them, but the 4 o'clock start threw us off our schedule, and we didn't wake up to the second half. Hung around, but woke up in the second half and played very well.
Not having seen the game, I understand that there was a raucous atmosphere in the stands. And listen, I've covered you. I remember the Linden game a few years ago. It's nothing that the North Bergen game last year in a sectional final, nothing that Hackensack's not used to. And I think your kids kind of thrive in that environment. Little, rock'em sock'em action.
Oh yeah, we have great fans. They travel. I mean, you've been in our gym, so you know how it is in our gym. And our fans have been bringing our home court on the road with us. So. There's little argument, nothing serious. Actually, I think my brother was involved.
So how about who played well for you today? Obviously, having just seen you at the BIT final the other day, Seth Brown was great for you. Was he that again?
Yeah, Seth was big for us. I think he finished for like 23. Kevin Mateo, also very big. Our two top scorers. He had 17, and they boxed and won them. I mean, not boxed and won, but they face guarded him the entire game and still finished with 17. But we had some nice contributions off the bench from Neftali Valentini. He ended up with 15, shot the ball very well. It was a team effort. We had some guys come off the bench. We had some starters, sitting in big moments. We actually, I think, went on a run with maybe like 2 or 3 reserves in at the time. We were on a run in the third quarter. But we got after them full court and was able to pressure the ball. And I think it kind of threw them for a loop.
It's funny, when I was writing the story the other day about the BIT final, I went back to the freshman final of 2 years ago and linked back to the game. And, I had a picture of Kevin Matteo, who was he's still a skinny little guy, but back then he was a real skinny little guy. And Seth, too, you can just see the progression here. And you got out of the gates a little bit slow this year, but it seems like it's really starting to kick in for you now.
Yeah, like I said, we're still a young team. We're only 2 seniors, and they played behind a group of 6 seniors that most of them, at least half of them, have been playing since their freshman year. So starting the season, there wasn't really anyone that was coming back that was like, look, this is how things are done.
Right.
Relax and, let's go after it. So they just were learning on the job, and really all of them learning on the job. So no one to grab them by the side and say, hey,
except
look,
you. Yeah, you did. I don't want to say you did some grabbing, but some proverbial grabbing.
Yeah, there was definitely some grabbing, and we had to put in a little more discipline, but I think we got on them a little more in terms of discipline to show them how we do things in Hackensack and how we do things for success. But we also, at the same time, we kind of let them go. Whereas, I don't know if you've been at the games, you notice I usually have a routine. I'm watching the warm-ups, I'm underneath the basket, and I think for this group, I kind of stepped back. I didn't do that. I told them, you tell me what your warm-up's going to be, and you set up, so to kind of give them the ability to be leaders and to form a bond. And I think once we did that, they started to take on the role of the better players, the upperclassmen, taking on that role of leadership. Jelani, kind of running things and getting those guys under control. And the juniors with Kevin and Seth, they're all just kind of figuring it out.
Last one for me. You got a wide open bracket here now. You took out the number 1. We got Ridgewood and Kennedy here. It doesn't matter who wins this one. Fairlawn's winning at the half. Union City has won. I think any of the teams left can win this thing for sure.
Yeah, it's wide open. I mean, I thought we thought it was going in. We were content with our seed. We were a couple of games before the cutoff from not being in the tournament, so we were happy to get in. we thought we were going to be a 16 seed. We pulled off a couple of wins. I think Montclair and a couple of games down the stretch that boost us up in I guess the PowerPoints. So like I said, we got to go out and play at this point. And I like the way we're playing at this time. Coming down the stretch, we've been playing very well. So we're just like we're in and let's see what happens.
In the words of the great Garrison Ward, Aaron Taylor is doing it again. Thanks, Aaron.
Follow the leader.